Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to do a Nexo review. So if you are not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification and leave a thumbs up to this video, and let's get started. So basically we are going to review on this platform called a Nexo. Basically it has been here since Celsius was already running and operating. So basically we are going to talk about the whole platform, the whole ecosystem, and of course my own personal opinion. And to be honest, I previously, like I would say around a year ago, I owned around 8,000 worth of Nexo, and after that I'm going to tell you what happened to all the Nexo and stuff like this. So we are going to talk about what is the platform all about. Basically it's a crypto deposit platform. Basically you can deposit your cryptocurrency, and from there you can earn interest rate, and of course you also can borrow funds from them, and of course you can exchange tokens internally with their exchange. And of course they also have their card features. Basically it is a crypto mastercard, and after that we are going to talk more about the token economics and stuff like this. So we are going to jump right into this mastercard first. So over here we are going to talk about the mastercard. So when I click on the card option over here, this is a mastercard logo. Therefore I would say that yeah, basically some of you guys living in the States, or let's say other country, you might have access to the card already. But to be honest, in Singapore it is not approved yet, therefore there's no option to get a card. So you can get an early access just by clicking it over here. And after that we are going to talk about the utility of the card. So over here basically why is it accepted by 40 million merchants. Basically it's a MasterCard, therefore if you go anywhere that has that you can pay with your MasterCard, or let's say card payment, definitely you can use the Nexo debit card. And of course you can have instant cashback on all purchases. And after that I'm going to talk about this, focus on this later. And after that over here we can see there's a flexible repayment option. So I assume that this is not only a debit card, this is definitely going to be like a credit card. Therefore you can basically borrow funds using your Nexo balance, and after that from there you can you don't need to sell your crypto assets to spend on stuff like this. And after that from there you can use a credit line to basically pay for your stuff, and after that repay them in the future. And of course interest rate might apply. And of course over here they also offer a free additional virtual cards. Therefore you can have a virtual card, and after that you can spend your basically do spendings on online, and after that stuff like this. And after that over here, payment in local currencies. So let's say if you are based in whatever places that they have the card approved, you can use your local currency to pay with. And of course there is no monthly / annual fees, and after that there's no forex fees. So this card is quite awesome and stuff like this. So we are gonna scroll down over here. So over here you can see you can even withdraw cash from places that is regulated, and of course allow you to do that, stuff like this. And after that over here you can also, the features, you can freeze and unfreeze your Nexo card in a single tap, which is the same as crypto.com. So if you are not aware of crypto.com, they also have their own debit card. And after that from there you can basically freeze your debit card if you want to, and after that if you can unfreeze it anytime you want to as well. And for the instant notification about all transactions, this is quite good because every time the card has been spent or has been used, you will get a notification. So if you did not use the card itself, you can contact their support, and from there do a dispute and stuff like this. And after that you can monitor all your transaction at real time. So to be honest, the traditional bank itself, they don't really give you your real-time transaction, because sometimes it will take like maybe 3 or 7 days for them to approve the transaction. And after that from there, if you want to view if let's say you're a person that keep track of your finances, you will need to have this real-time transaction if you are going to record it day-to-day basis. And of course get a 2% cashback on all purchases, and of course you can view and change your PIN anytime you want. So this is the interface. So for the cashback itself, I'm going to talk about it. So over here the cool feature is you can choose to receive your rewards in their native token called a Nexo Token. If not, you can choose to receive it in Bitcoin. And of course you can toggle between the two right before making any transaction. So let's say if let's say today you feel like receiving your rebates in Nexo because you want to reinvest your spending. So let's say every time you spend you get a 2%, so you are basically dollar cost averaging into either token, either is on their Nexo platform, if not the Bitcoin coin itself. So you can use this option to toggle, and after that from there invest into the crypto that you want to. And after that it is secure, which can use your Face ID. So yeah, over here you can see it is equipped with military grade 256-bit encryption, and of course 24/7 365 days fraud monitoring mechanism, guarantee the safety of your funds and your transactions. So this is the token, this is the card that we want to talk about. And after that, now we are going to talk about the Nexo token. What is it for? So we already spoke about receiving the token, like receiving your cashback in the token itself. So we are going to talk about what's the token for and what's the utility. So on the page itself, they have this very cool interface talking about the Nexo token utility, and over here you can see there's over 9 million worth of US dollar dividends being paid out in Nexo for Nexo's token holder. So let's say if you hold Nexo token, you will receive dividends, and after that from there you can have voting rights as well. So over here, the governance voting. So how does this work? Basically, design your future financial services by voting on proposed changes to Nexo. So I would say this feature over here is Nexo itself. It is a very community-based product. It is not let's say not the board meeting. They say like we are going to release this product, and after that from there only the shareholders can have a vote. But Nexo itself, basically if you own the token itself, you are part of the part of the company, and from there you are able to basically vote on your rights, and of course from there what features you want it to be what features you want to be implemented in the future and stuff like this. And of course, if you hold a token itself, you will get up to 12% interest on Nexo token payout daily. So even though if you hold a token, you will receive another 12%. And of course, you can earn 12% on stablecoins. Basically over here, stablecoin and the fiat that you want to top ups, and after that over here there's an 8% APR for all the tokens that has been mentioned. So I would say this is a very interesting product because you can earn 8% on all the tokens that is supported on Nexo. And I would say this is very interesting because on Celsius itself, as we all know, let's say Litecoin, they are offering only maybe up to 5% if let's say you earn in the Nexo token. And for their platform itself, they are offering 8% on all the tokens, and after that we are going to go more in depth into it. And of course, for the token itself, you can have a instant credit loan and a crypto credit lines for around 6.9% per annum, and I would say that the percentage wise it is quite high. And of course, comparing it with Celsius is only taking like 1% if you're going to use the Celsius token to pay for your loans, repaying and stuff like this. But for Nexo, it is 6.9%, so slightly higher. So there's also pros and cons between the platforms all around. And for the future utilities, basically they are going to use it for cards, and after that from there affiliate. So if people who are referring like me, I'm going to refer you to Nexo. If you want to, you can use my link down below. From there you can support the channel. And after that, basically it's listed on quite a lot of exchange. The main one I would say quite famous, the Huobi exchange, and HitBTC and Hotbit. So Hotbit is slightly sketchy, so I would not really recommend it, but use it at your own risk. So right now we are going to talk about the loyalty levels. So over here, the system itself, it is almost the same. If you are from Celsius, you will basically see this thing, the silver, gold and platinum. So the interface almost is quite the same, but I would say the use case wise is almost the same, and of course they have some interesting features. So over here for the loyalty program, you will need to, how does it work? It's very simple. So if let's say you have $1,000, and after that you will need to put in like let's say you only have 1% worth of, basically this is for new people who does not even own Nexo, and after that from there you will be entitled the base 1%, and after that from there you can get these features as mentioned, and I'm going to link this article down below. And after that you will have a crypto withdrawal free for one time only. So within a month, if let's say you want to withdraw your cryptocurrency, you can withdraw it for free. So let's say if the network in Ethereum itself is going to cost you like $20 to withdraw out, you can leverage on this free withdrawal system to basically withdraw for free. And after that from there, if let's say you go to the silver tier, how do you get to the silver tier? So let's say if you have $1,000 worth of crypto, you will need to have at least 1 to 5% in Nexo, and after that from there you will be eligible for the silver tier. And after that for the gold tier, you will need to have at least 5 to 10% of your whole portfolio in Nexo token. And for the platinum wise, you will need to have at least 10% or more in Nexo. So how does it work? So let's say if you only have $1,000, you will need, for the silver tier, you will need to have at least $50 50 and below. And if let's say you want to go for the gold tier, you will need to have 50 and above. And for the platinum, you will need to have at least $100 worth of sales of Nexo on the platform in order to get the platinum tier. So if let's say you have lots of cryptocurrency, like you have tons of Bitcoin, maybe let's say you're OG, you will have like 50 Bitcoin and stuff like this, and you will need to basically convert your Bitcoin into Nexo. And of course, I believe that not many people would like to do that, because you are basically this platform itself, it is relatively not really new but not really old, and after that you do not know it is going to sustain or stuff like this, and after that you will want to keep all your Bitcoin. So what can you do is you can earn in their token itself. So we're going to talk about that in the future video. Later in the video we are going to talk about the Nexo deposit rates and stuff like this. So now we are going to jump into their internal exchange. So over here on the website itself, there's a feature called the exchange. Once you click on it, it is going to look something like this, very simple to understand. Basically, they give you the best market price, and after that there's 100 plus crypto pairs, crypto and fiat pairs, and after that you can have a fixed time, and after that immediate execution. Basically whatever you are doing on the platform, it is a market order, so you can't really set a price limit that you want to sell your Bitcoin at this level and stuff like this. And of course you have unlimited swaps. So what does this swap and exchange feature mean? So basically, if you want to use the swap feature, you can use Bitcoin to swap into Nexo, and of course Nexo swap into other cryptocurrencies. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And after that, over here basically the available pair is basically they have all the pairs, and after that they also have fiat as well, so you can trade with your cryptocurrency on the Nexo platform itself. And after that, I would say that it is not always perfect, and to be honest, they say that they do not charge any fees. They did not say that they do not charge any fee. And after that, from there you have to understand that every time if you are using a market order, it is to basically I'm just going to show it to you. So if you head over to the exchange, you can buy, and after that over here you can see that the thing that I want to talk about is, let's say you're going to do a market order. If let's say you're going to buy like 100,000 worth of Bitcoin worth in US dollar, you are not exactly buying it directly at this price shown, because the spread itself, depending on the liquidity on the market, and of course depending on which exchange they use to basically provide you liquidity, and of course for you to trade on. So if let's say you're going to buy like a tons of crypto, it is not recommended to buy it on the platform, because why? First of all, we do not know how much fee that they are charging, so assume that it is a free thing. Basically, how do they earn from this platform? I mean, this feature itself, it is on the spread. So how does the spread work is, let's say if on the exchange itself, let's say for Bitcoin itself, people are offering $10,000 worth of Bitcoin to sell at let's say 33k, and after that, if let's say you want to buy 20,000 worth of Bitcoin at 33k, you are technically not buying it at 33k, but of course whatever that is on top of the order book itself, it is going to execute slowly one by one, and after that, at the end of the day, it's going to give you an average price. So some people I would say that crypto.com, they have this feature as well, buying your crypto assets using your debit card and stuff like this. So some of the people on Reddit, they have already like announced that they bought crypto using their debit card, and from there they was charged. They are not technically charged, they did not get charged on a big fee, but to be honest, the spread itself killed the profit, and after that brought their average price up very high, because they bought basically they use a quite large amount of US dollar to buy up whatever crypto they want, and after that the spread itself, it is not shown over here, because they do not put like the order book itself over here, and from there you can see. So it is not really that transparent, and I would say that the exchange feature itself, you have to use it at your own risk. And of course, if you're gonna do like micro transaction less than $1,000, you can do it, and after that I would say it is okay to do that. And after that, if let's say you're gonna do like tens of $1,000 and above, I would suggest you to just use the free withdrawal to withdraw out to an exchange, and from there set a limit order, and after that, from there you can gain most of the crypto yourself, and after that paying the exchange a certain percentage of the fee. If you're going to use Binance, is 0.1, and of course other platform itself, I would say depending on which exchange you use. So right now we are going to talk about the interest rate that they are offering for your deposits. So over here we can see earn on crypto. You can earn as high as 8% interest on crypto. Basically, what does it mean? Crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, and whatsoever tokens that they're offering. And you can earn up to 12% on stablecoin. So what is stablecoin? US Tether, DAI, USDC, and other stablecoin that you can think of through US dollar or whatsoever. It is paid out daily. And after that, the catch over here is over here on the available assets itself. You can see that they are offering quite a lot of assets that you can put in, ranging from the stablecoin all the way to ADA. And after that, from there, yeah, the catch is if you earn in their token itself, you will get additional 2%. So over here, we can see that they are offering 8% on all the crypto, and after that, 12% on stablecoin and their own token itself, the Nexo. So if let's say if you're gonna earn in the Nexo token, they are gonna give you additional 2%. And after that, if let's say you do not want to accumulate your tokens in Nexo, you can accumulate it in Bitcoin if you put in Bitcoin. So we're gonna untick this option. So the rates, they will just minus 2%. So the highest that you can go on Nexo itself is 8% if you're gonna generate in their Nexo token. And if you let's say you want to accumulate more Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP, depending on your preference and your goals, basically you can just and disable the option to earn in whatever coin you want to put in, and after that you will just get a 6% flat. And to be honest, comparing the rate 6%, Bitcoin is not the highest that I can think of, because Hodl itself, they are offering like around 6% on Bitcoin. For Ethereum itself, I would say 6% is relatively high. And of course, nevertheless, we're going to talk about Litecoin. So the focus on Litecoin itself, we know that Celsius is offering Litecoin, but if let's say you want to earn in the kind, you are going to get like maybe 4% or even close to 5%. And if you want to earn the highest percentage on Celsius itself, you can get up to like maybe 5 point something percent on Litecoin, if I remember it correctly, because recently I withdrew my Litecoin holding, all of my Litecoin holding from Celsius, and after that I put it onto Nexo. And of course, I made this video to be totally transparent about it, and I'm gonna talk about my deposit and stuff like this later on. So bear in mind that if you want to earn in the Nexo token, you can earn it as well. So the catch over here is on the exchange, on the platform itself. Where is it? So I'm going to show it to you. So over here, I've clicked onto my platform. Just click on the settings itself, my profile, and after that you will see these settings over here. So over here, the catch over here is, let's say you have some stable coin, and after that you have some Bitcoin on the platform itself. You would like to let's say you want to just focus on the stable coin. You want to only earn Nexo tokens through your stable coin, and after that, the catch over here is you can't have the option to basically choose which asset you want to earn on the Nexo, and after that which asset that you want to earn in the kind. Therefore, the catch is basically you can only choose either earn in a kind, basically in receive all your interest payout in the same currency. For example, top up Bitcoin and receive Bitcoin, and after that you can't choose the token that you want to earn specifically towards Nexo. So you can only choose either one option. So for me, I already click on the Nexo one. Why is that so? Because I believe that Nexo is also another leader on the crypto deposit earning, and after that the borrowing platform. And of course, they have came out with their card features, so it's quite exciting on the progress that they have on the comparing it with Celsius. And I would say that Nexo is they're expanding, and after that, from there, I would love to earn more Nexo token. And of course, the bad thing that I've done like a year ago was basically I have a weak hands, basically what you call it weak hands. Basically, I sold almost all of my Nexo, and after that, I'm going to show you stuff like this. And after that, we are going to now head over to my personal deposit and opinion section. So for the last segment over here, my own personal deposit is, I'm just going to show it to you. So I've deposited, as I mentioned, I already withdrew all of my Litecoin from Celsius, and I placed it onto Nexo, and after that I'm earning around 8%. So if you want to click on it, it's going to show you. So for the loyalty fee over here, I'm at a silver tier because I do not have enough Nexo to cover my how I say it, my ratio to this Nexo. I am not exactly at 10% and above, therefore I'm only at silver tier. So over here you can see the breakdown over here. For the flexi interest, it is around 6.25% earning in Nexo, and after that yeah, basically they have a fixed term, meaning you can deposit your coins, and after that from there you can lock it up for a month to gain a higher interest rate. And I've already done it on some of my coins. So over here you can see 70 Litecoin has been, no, around 42.5 Litecoin has been locked up for 1 month, and I'm earning around 7.25%, and the rest is just lying there. And after that I thought that I could earn in the kind, but instead they only have the option to choose earn in Nexo if not Litecoin. So everything is earning in Nexo. Therefore I would say that whatever is lying on the wallet itself, I'm going to convert it into the lockup period, the lockup term, and from there generate more Nexo. And after that, my own experience previously over here. So what I've done was during that time, when was it? So around the 30th of April 2020, what I've done was I withdrew out all my Nexo. I have around 8,000 worth of Nexo, and at that time of period it is worth $880. And after that, yeah, right now you can see the next price of Nexo is like $1 per token or plus. So right now you can see at today's value it is around $12,354 in US. So basically what I've done was my hand was not strong enough and I was kind of weak, so I withdrew out, and after that I converted it to US dollar, I mean the US tether, to basically spend on other stuff. And from there, if I held on 430 days ago on my Nexo, I would have been around $12,000 richer. And to be honest, no regrets. And after that, you can't regret on crypto because you never know when it's going to boom and stuff like this. So to be honest, am I salty? A little bit, but to be honest, on Celsius itself, I have already made some profits of Celsius because I was in the early days of Celsius, and during that period of time, 1 Celsius was also like a few cents. So I'm going to show it to you on my transaction over here. So if I click on withdraw, so over here during the time of withdrawal, 1 Nexo was almost 10 cents, and right now it is around a few dollars if I'm not wrong. And after that, equivalent to around 12,000 value of today. So I already withdraw it and already sold, so I can't do much. And if I held on to the token and I put it on the platform to let it roll, and after that from there, I would be a platinum tier right now. So unfortunately I can't do it. I do not have that much of Nexo right now. So right now, how much Nexo do I have? I have around 200 Nexos, and after that it is equivalent to around 300 over US dollar. So I'll need to accumulate more Nexo tokens. So what I'm doing is basically putting on my all of my Litecoin over here on Nexo, and from there, hopefully it will generate more Nexo in the future, and from there I can accumulate more Nexo. But definitely accumulating the 8,000 worth of Nexo, it is relatively hard, and of course I would say not impossible, but it's gonna take a long time. So I would say that I will just hold on to all my Nexo token from today onwards, and after that, from there, let it just roll in interest, and after that compound, and after that eventually I would have enough Nexo, and if let's say I need of cash or whatsoever, I can sell it off. And after that, if you want to do that, you also can do that. And on my thumbnail itself, I've already mentioned how do you like earn $3,000 per month. Very simple calculation. So if you want to earn $3,000 per month on Nexo itself, you will need to have at least 300,000 worth of US tether. So on the stablecoin itself, we can see that they are giving up to like 12%. So if you're going to break it down, I'm going to use the calculator here. So for 100,000 itself, you will need to times 12%. So 12%. So in a year itself, there's 12 months, and after that 1% per month, and after that from there, if you times it, you're gonna earn like around $12,000 in a single year. And after that, you're gonna divide it by 12 months, basically 1K per year. So the math is simple. You will need to have at least $300,000 to generate at least $3,000 dollars in Nexo per month. And after that, from there, you can either choose to withdraw and of course spend it with the debit card or credit card or whatsoever, up to you. And after that, from there, this is my take on it. So if you want to generate passive income with Nexo, it is possible. And of course, provided if you have large capital like a 300,000 or even more, you will basically be as good as retire, because every month you're earning 3,000 by doing nothing. And of course, if let's say you want to hustle a little bit more to get this thing called a financial freedom, you can also do it. Basically, just put 300,000 in Nexo, and after that, from there, generate the interest rates. And during your side time, you can do GrabFood, or let's say do some part-time job to hustle a bit to generate even more wealth. So this is a way for you to be retired. You can retire like under 40 if let's say you are young enough. And of course, a lot of people goal is to retire at maybe 55 or even 60 to have a portfolio of $1 million and stuff like this. But as we all know that at this time of age, there's so much investment product out there, you might never know which is true and which is basically scam. So I would say that invest with the money that you can afford to lose. So I'm not asking you to put all of your money, all of your life saving into Nexo and generate the interest that you want for over there, because you will never know if let's say Nexo some stuff happen to Nexo, and after that from there Nexo collapse or whatsoever, you will lose your entire life savings. And I would not recommend you to do that, because on my channel I would like to tell you that diversify, it is the way to go. And after that from there you should not just listen to my opinion and from there make your decision. So I would want you to do your own research and your own due diligence before you put in any funds onto any platform that is shown on my channel and of course on other people's channels. So for you, if you want to earn passive income, I would say you can put some of your money in, no worries. Like for me, I put it on my Litecoin, because Litecoin is the rates that they are offering, it is far more better than all the competitor out there. And I would say that on Nexo itself, you're earning a stable of 6% on your in-kind, and after that, if let's say you want to earn in Nexo itself, you can get up to 8%. And of course, for stablecoin itself, it is up to 12%. And I would say that how much Celsius is offering? Celsius is offering around 10 point something if you earn in Celsius tokens. So I would say the pros and cons on Celsius and Nexo is, on Celsius itself, you can choose to earn in Celsius on whichever coin that you want to and not to. And after that, on Nexo itself, they do not have the features. So if you want to earn in Nexo, you are earning everything in Nexo. If you want to earn in Litecoin, Bitcoin or whatsoever, you are earning everything in that kind. So I would say that this is the pros and cons. And after that, the rate itself, Nexo is definitely offering higher and better rates, so why not? And after that, to be honest, diversifying, so you can put some money on Celsius and after that some money on Nexo, and of course on other platforms like hodl and stuff like this, depending on your choice. So basically I come to the end of the video. So if you like the video, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification and leave a thumbs up to this video, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.